in the city. And you're like, that can't be true. 10 other guys told me the same thing.
Yeah, well, it's not like New York pizza where everybody's like, you know, everybody claims to be New York pizza somewhere. Yeah. Nobody's just walking around going, Philly's best.
I think they are.
Philly's best cheesesteaks.
I think you haven't been paying attention.
In like Connecticut?
Everywhere. Oh, maybe not there.
That's what I'm saying. You go to LA and they're like, New York's famous pizza.
What about Chicago? They care about their pizza. I'm not saying nothing. Okay, my friend.
I won't call it overrated, but...
Oh, deep dish?
I don't know, you know.
So I went to
Pizza
New York.
with a fork is not for me. It's just not.
Doesn't it look like you and I went and tested every cheesecake place in Philadelphia to decide whether it would be right enough?
Geno's, Pat's, all of them. How you did? You have a cheesesteak? Did you have a cheesesteak?
I don't think I did.
Come on,
I got some sort of breaded pudding. I don't know.
Breaded pudding?
I'm so tired. I just go home and I order DoorDash and...
That's the way to do it.
I ordered brisket last night.
On DoorDash?
Yeah.
That is the fanciest DoorDash order I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, twice I've ordered from Fogo de Chão's.
Okay.
Fogo de Chão's is like...
Yeah?
The most expensive.
It's really good.
It's expensive. And both times...
Okay.
Once in New Orleans...
Okay.
and once in like, I don't know, Boston or something like that. The bag shows up.
2 places I wouldn't order it from. Sorry.
I need to phone a friend when I'm going to order from Fogo de Chão's.
You have my number
How
too.
How do you do in Seattle?
Right,
would you be Seattle? Would be okay? Anyhow, I open it up.
Sean Astin.
And it is raw.
No way.
Like.
They sent it alive.
They sent it like, yeah, like you're supposed to bake it or cook it or put it in the whatever. Like
what if you order like one of those meal prep things where you have to cook it yourself and you didn't know?
That's what it was.
That's
but DoorDash?
I don't know, man.
DoorDash?
I'm sorry that was the experience that you had.
And I forgot. The second time I forgot that's what happened on the first time. And then when I opened up, I'm like, oh no.
Was it better the second time?
It's just a steak like you get out of the freezer at the supermarket.
Delicious. I love that.
When you're in a hotel, you don't have a place to cook.
At all.
And I thought to myself,
Myself?
Let me see if I'll go down to the kitchen at the restaurant.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. What's
and be like, hey, chef, can you do anything with this expensive filet mignon I got for the thing? But it was too late. They were closed.
Hockey puck at that point. It's a hockey puck.
This man does not understand what I'm describing here.
I don't know.
I'm describing world-class beef just in its pre-cooked condition.
World-class beef, DoorDash, world-class. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to DoorDash on what's a really good steakhouse, Ruth Chris.
But they'll send a normal steak.
Yes, they will. They will.
Ruth Chris is so boring. But with their cooked steak.
Who doesn't want?
What am I doing?
You gotta get raw. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just like entertaining you.
You've done this before.
I know.
I'm entertaining you. Say hi to the people. We're live.
Hello to the people.
Tell the people who you are, and that way they know.
I'm Brisket Man.
That's him.
I ordered brisket last night, and it was like falling off. There wasn't even bone. It just was like, it was so good.
It was good.
I was like barbecue sauce. Except I'm vegan.
No.
So,
yeah.
There's that.
So you didn't eat it.
It was vegan brisket.
Right. I got that.
It's basically a broccoli we cut to hell up. I'm Sean Astin.
I'm Sean Astin.
And here I am at Whatnot because it's what I do.
With me, Sean Astin.
And Sean Astin.
See that? Double trouble. All right. You know the deal. We've got items in the auction. We've got items in the buy it now. I feel like I always get you on Sundays. That's good. You're always like my last one, my best part.
This is a faith purchase.
This is a faith purchase.
Sunday. You know what
Sunday.
I mean? Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I enjoy having you on Sundays. You know, I feel like I get you. You've had the whole weekend to have experiences, and then you come here and you tell me great stories.
You're the real experience.
Am I?
Yeah, I think so.
That's wonderful.
You know I love you.
I do know that.
Because you're funny, but you're smart.
Tell me more.
You come at me smart and funny.
Every time.
Right?
I try to be. Here's something smart for you. Ready?
And you got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of heart. Yeah.
Not I'm not Harvard smart, but ready for this? I want you to tell me how this makes you feel.
Okay.
It's a way to learn about the ancestors that live on through me. We are the key to our ancestors' eternal life, and through my children, in a way, I will live forever. So it is important to honor that. Who's that from? Your daughter. Your daughter at Harvard.
Was that in her thesis?
Yeah, that's what
you like brought down her thesis.
I do. You said smart.
My daughter. I taught her everything she knows. If she came up with that, I'm sure she learned it from me. I mean, that was some Confucius stuff right there. Harvard. Yeah, she got her master's.
Dude, that's amazing.
And that tweet got 2.2 million views.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
But I don't pay any attention to Twitter and Facebook. I really don't. And but I know when I do something, something with the dog or something like that sandwich, it'll get like 50,000. That one got 2.2 million. I was looking, I'm like, Allie, And I think the reason was,
What is that?
I attached her thesis
Yes.
to it, and I think people looked at it and was like, she's the real deal.
Yeah.
She got an award
She
for
really
that.
is the real deal.
I'm not too proud.
You should be.
I am proud.
Very.
And then it was crazy because we went to New York.
Okay.
And we're walking down the street, and people from across the street are like, "Hey, congratulations, Harvard!" And you're like, "What is happening?"
Right. Guys, Allie, say something smart again. Let's go. Put it right on the Twitter.
My Allie?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
saying
Allie.
you're telling her to get you the 2.2 million views.
I was so hoping I said that. It was such a good thing she said.
You did say it then. Sure.
I did? I take
Why
credit?
not? Well, I mean, listen. You did say it through the fact that you're her father and have created her and brought her to this momentous occasion. How's that?
There's only one problem with that logic.
Okay.
Whatever dumb crap they say.
You got it.
That clearly is.
I don't write the rules, man.
Yeah,
I just follow them.
you just
okay?
you just call it. Is. So my wife, when good things happen, my wife just sits there and smiles, and everybody
Right.
knows that was her influence.
Exactly.
And when they say some knucklehead thing, they look at me like,
That's the Sean in
couldn't
her.
have done- yeah,
That's
exactly.
the Sean in her.
All right, here we go.
All right, what do we got
This
going
is
on
Vampire
here?
Bob. I'm actually going to write something on this one. Sometimes I don't write. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I want you to write whatever you want.
It's a quote from the show.
Is it?
Yeah, do you know it?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
It was in the scene where I played the vampire. Hey, watch out.
The vampire. You know what my favorite thing you've done is? We talk about it all the time. I love that.
I hope it doesn't suck. That's what he's saying to the kids when they're going out to a Halloween party.
Sorry.
I hope
scared.
it doesn't suck. Doesn't that sound very vampire?
That sounds so
I'm
vampire.
from Transylvania.
I wanted to see you in Hotel Transylvania instead of
Hotel
Adam Sandler.
Transylvania. Was he in that?
Yeah. Oh, not only was he in it, he's
the guy.
He's the guy.
I always confuse the Transylvania ones. Like there's the Hotel Transylvania.
Yes, there
then
is.
it's,
And then there's like Transylvania, the
right.
place.
And there's also other hotel ones like in what's the Budapest?
Yeah,
Budapest.
yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
And there was the other one that just the Mandarin Hotel, the
Yes.
Lotus, White Lotus, something like that. White Lotus, right? Something
Yes.
like that. That was a confusing show. What are you watching nowadays?
I just watched Game of Thrones again.
Did you?
I just gotta say-
The original?
The original. Yeah.
That's dedication.
I hope it doesn't suck. I don't know why I got back onto it, but there was something. I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Watching it this time, I'm like,
This is not like Lord of the Rings.
like better. It's pretty good, man. It's
I wonder-
pretty. It's not better than Lord of the Rings, but it is incredible.
It is good.
Absolutely incredible.
There's a lot
so,
of-
and then also watching a lot of Ted Lasso.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
The Ted Lasso show is just like
So sweet.
It's just taking over. It is
I
just
keep
taking
forgetting
over.
my name while I'm talking to you.
Well, pick one. Rudy, Samwise, Mikey. You know, whichever one you want.
So I changed my. So here's the
What,
thing. I'm doing a lot
Doug?
of union stuff now.
Okay.
I'm a union leader.
Okay.
Right. And I.
So you got to be busy right now then.
Very busy.
This is the time for you to
Very
lead.
busy. And
Okay.
I'm writing. I hope it doesn't suck on all of them, which is making it take a long time.
I mean, Bob,
Okay.
it's up to you.
I'm doing it
You can do however you like.
because I don't want the people who are thinking like he didn't write it on mine. I hope it
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah. No, that's all right. Well, no, we tell people all the time. They're going to buy the Funko. They're in the buy it now. They're in the auction. One might say it doesn't suck and actually do suck. So we don't know. We're figuring that out. Rudy helmets. Go ahead. What were you going to say about, I don't know what you were saying, to be honest with you.
I was talking about something important.
You
Now,
were talking about Game of Thrones.
This should be on the helmet itself.
Sure. I'll have them take it out then. Push it
All right.
aside. Bella, can we take this out of the helmet?
And look at this, Irish.
Yeah?
Go, Irish.
Do you have any of these in your house?
I have the one from the movie.
Okay. Oh, you have the one from the movie?
Yeah.
When are you going to bring that on Whatnot so we can auction it off? Never?
What do you think we get for it?
I don't know. I think we get a pretty penny for it, to be honest with
There's other auction houses that are like the Sotheby's of
you.
it. You know?
Yeah, but we're Whatnot, you know? This is what we do.
All right.
This is what
I
we
was
do.
trying to figure how to disparage Whatnot, but I couldn't come up with anything.
Wow.
Like, I'm with my host. You
In
guys are
front
always
of
saying-
me, this is how
That's
you're going to treat me?
outrageous.
Wow.
I was thinking like this is like a hot dog vendor on like
That is not true.
Fifth Avenue.
I will tell you right now, Whatnot is a $5 billion company. Thank you.
How
And
many?
$5 billion.
How much of that are we making?
I mean, at least 50.
I love corporate America. America? I said America.
Make
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I put
Whatnot.
Rudy. Yeah.
Whatnot's
I
the
should
number
put-
one live stream shopping platform. Yeah,
Oh, it's a live stream shopping platform.
yes, Sean, I mean, have you heard of us before? You've been
It
here?
sounds kind of like a shoe.
Now I'm starting to figure out that maybe the times that you come here, you've been paying attention to
I
me.
was hallucinating.
What I would, honestly, between you and Billy Boyd being together, I believe that.
He was nutty, wasn't he?
He's wild.
I know.
Love the guy, though.
You ever watched him eat? That's
No.
a story. Let me
I've
tell you.
I've
what.
not watched the meat. Please tell me more about bee
Well,
cake.
The bee cake. The Hobbits. We did 7 of these shows last year.
Okay.
And it was like
You
a tour.
did.
We got a shirt made up.
Nice.
Like we called it the Here and There Again tour.
I like that.
There and Back Again.
Yep.
Okay. And I don't think he knows.
I do know.
I don't think all right, he knows.
We got to get the shirt. Last time we were here, you spoke about it. You said, "Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna get you a shirt." You know.
A shirt. Oh, I never saw one though. I never saw an actual shirt.
It's all right. It's all right, Sean. We're
Whining
good.
a lot. Right?
Ah, come on. I'm just kidding.
Where are you from again?
The
New York.
Bronx, baby.
Yeah, I said New York. I got it.
Yes.
I got it. I was
You
right
good?
on it.
We're there.
Is
We
the
are.
Bronx considered New York?
Is the Bronx considered? Bella, is the Bronx considered New York, Bella?
I think it's where my people are from, actually. It's close to New York.
It's close to New York, Sean.
Depends on how you talk.
Come to the
If you
Bronx.
talk
Sean.
like this and you're still in New York,
Water.
open a window.
Orange. How do you order breakfast in New York? Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. Coffee.
Love a coffee.
Coffee.
That's
She
my
says
family.
coffee.
My grandmother's from there.
For really?
Yeah, she talked like that all the time.
Yeah?
Easy. What are you
It
doing,
must-
Sean?
It's gotta be an experience.
She would leave a voice message for me. Sean,
Sean.
I'm
The long-
calling to says I love yous.
Oh,
Love, Grandma.
that's true New York right
That's
there.
when there was tape on the thing. That was like
Right.
1970s era stuff right there.
Then you rewind. Listen to it again. This is nice. Double signed jersey. You still talk
Double
to
signed.
Rudy?
Yeah, of course. We're text buddies.
Nice.
He does some cool stuff. He's got like motorcycles and off-road things, and I'm like,
yeah. You're like what? Getting 2.2 million likes on your Twitter post? I think you're doing all right.
I think you can't use a plural.
No?
It was one tweet that got that.
2.2
Then my kid,
million
that was
on
Allie, right?
posts,
Who
yeah.
graduated with her master's from Harvard.
Yes.
Then-
You're asking me?
No, I'm telling you,
Oh,
right?
yes,
Right.
yes.
Do you remember? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you
And then,
remember?
do you remember?
Okay, good.
We're gonna have to start singing together.
I think that there's a karaoke
I
night or two.
recall Central Park in fall.
Wow.
Do you get to go to Central Park, or that's like
You
on the
know
other
what?
side of the?
As a New York, if you're a true New Yorker, here are the things that you've never done. Never gone to the Empire State Building,
Right.
never gone to the Statue of Liberty,
Right.
and only walked through Central Park when there's a festival going
Manhattan.
on. Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
You've been to Manhattan.
Of course.
It was
yes.
near Manhattan. Anyway,
Okay.
then like a week later, my youngest daughter graduates high school.
Yes.
Lovely picture.
Lovely. Beautiful.
She lists her accomplishments.
Uh-huh.
900,000.
A kid.
Why are they punking the little kid? It's outrageous.
They love you, man.
They do?
They love you. They love you.
No. Down from 2.2 million.
I know.
By the time the third one gets her posted, it'll be like 50.
I mean, more than you, though, right?
Way more than me. Way more than me.
Sitting here with Sean Astin, live from Fan Expo Philly. Me and Sean always have a great time. If you don't know Sean, I don't know where you've been at, but let me remind you. Plays Rudy in Rudy. Samwise Gamgee in The Lord of the Rings, Mikey in The Goonies, and my personal favorite performance, Doug Whitmore in 50 First Dates.
Protein Faith.
I love protein.
Protein Faith.
Protein Faith.
Wreath and Spam. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what to do. I'm like in charge of signing right now.
Yes, this is what you do. This is why we bring you here. Everybody
you know,
wants your stuff, man.
So now that my youngest graduated high school,
Okay, tell me.
My wife and I, as of like last Thursday at 7 p.m. at her school,
Okay.
are now empty nesters.
Oh, how's that going for
Well, here's the thing. I do all these cons all year long, and I do
Yes.
speeches and
Yes.
movies and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I says to my wife, I says, you want to start coming with me on some of these trips?
you? Yeah, why not?
And what does she say?
Hell no.
She says, depends how you ask me.
Ooh.
I was like, no.
And now
No shit. I'm like, please, honey, will you
Yeah.
come? And she's like,
And then the Marvin Gaye plays in the background.
boom.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Ah, wait. No,
I like it. No, it's good.
Sean, you make me feel like I can sing, and we all know the people
We got
in
to
the
sing
chat
together.
right
Come
now.
on, let's sing together.
What do you
Come
want
on.
to sing? I don't know. What songs do we know together? I don't know.
I don't know.
See. I don't know.
My daughters say, here, we'll do whatever the first thing is to come up on the,
Okay.
whatchamacallit.
Welcome to Whatnot, where we're doing karaoke live with Sean Astin. I'm Jay Stash, and also known as Sean Astin. And
Okay,
I'm
here we
sitting
go.
here with Sean Astin.
Here we
What's
go.
that?
Let's see. We got to pull it out.
Memories. Is that Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Wow. Now I've got insight. Oh, that's a good one. You gonna leave this right now? This is what you were listening to walking over here.
Was?
Cheers to the ones that we got. Cheers to the ones you were here, but you're not. Cause it's
All the memories.
all the things we've been through. Where are you?
I'm coming.
I'm carrying us
coming.
here.
Yeah.
I'm carrying us here. I'm gonna be honest with
on
you.
the way. Back all the memories. Memories bring back. Memories bring back.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was remember. We're singing.
Okay, wait, hold on.
People walking by. I don't know if they're entertained or not. Karaoke with Sean Astin. Where else
I
for
know.
Whatnot? Where
God, there's
else
so
for
much.
Whatnot?
All right, I got this.
Do you know? People were so excited for you to come by. Jesus walks with Kanye.
It's Sunday.
It is.
Oh, wait, okay, hold on.
And then I like the little bop you're doing. I like the little bop. Go ahead, Sean. See that? Bye.
Oh, here,
Check out the
this is
buy
my
now on the
favorite.
auction.
This is my favorite, but you can't really sing it.
Oh. I like that. Okay. Sean came in spicy today.
Coming in hot.
Coming in real hot.
Brisket. Coming in brisket.
Brisket. Cooked brisket. Fully cooked brisket, baby. In case you didn't know, the executives of Whatnot are like, licensing!
Licensing.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
no.
People play music in the chats
They
all
do?
the time. Yeah, they do.
All right, now this I expect you to sing.
like they used to before. Wow, this is really...
You actually are a musical soul.
Am I?
Yes, you are. 1,000%.
Wow.
You hear one note and
Yeah.
bam, you're right there.
Yeah. I like to think of myself as a combination of Fergie and Jesus, just like the two together.
Which one's twerking again?
I don't know which one it is either.
All right, so since it's Sunday and we're talking about the Bible, there's
Yes.
a parable in the Bible.
Tell me.
Wait, I did another one.
You are on a roll right
This
now.
is Eddie Vedder.
I don't know, Eddie. You're gonna have to send me this song.
Okay, sorry.
Don't forget
exhausting.
about your ginger ale. It's gonna get watered down. Who wants to drink a flat ginger ale? Nobody. Nobody.
I think if we come up with a band, Flat
Flat
Ginger Ale,
Ginger Ale.
either the title of the first album or it's a song.
Either one or the other, but as long as it has bee cake there with it, it's like featuring. I want to do musical stuff.
Here's the parable
Okay, tell me the
From the
parable. That's
Bible.
right. You went from the Bible.
from the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Biblioteca.
The Bible. No, that's
it's
library. Oh, all right. Be careful now. We're synced up. See that?
We're locked in. All right.
Go
So, Jesus,
Jesus, also known as.
Jesus Christ,
No,
right?
yeah,
He's
close.
on the way to Jerusalem, and I think he's got apostles with him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
That's how the story
Okay,
goes.
so it's got to
usually.
be New
Yeah.
Testament. Okay,
Okay.
but I don't know the actual verse.
Don't worry about it. No
Okay.
one's gonna hold you to it.
You don't know my people. I'll see him, and they'll be like, "Congratulations to your daughter,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
that was weak."
Now you're wondering
All
why
right,
you
so
only
here's
get
what he does. So
20,000
Christ
likes.
is outside of Jerusalem, and he's hungry, and he
Starving.
goes up to a fig tree.
Okay.
You know this one?
I think I know.
So he
which one
goes to
you're
this
talking
fig tree,
Okay.
and there it hasn't blossomed yet. It
Okay.
hasn't. It's not bearing fruit. It's too
Right.
young. So Jesus gets mad and
Rightfully.
smotes the fig tree,
about. The tree.
kills the tree dead, down through the roots, dead fig.
No more figs.
And he's like, and he looks at his disciples like, and that's what you need to learn about me. And I'm like,
Man.
what?
Jesus, early days,
I
sending
know.
a message.
Like,
is different.
it's deep.
Mhm.
So, but so what do you think the lesson is?
The lesson is, I need figs, right off the bat. I'm kidding, Sean. I know what the
What's the
lesson.
lesson? I didn't know. I had to
The
ask.
lesson is that when
The fig tree is the church.
patience. Yeah, go ahead.
The
I'm
fig
listening.
tree's the
You're probably
church.
better than mine.
The metaphor. No, I know it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, actually, I don't know it.
You do know it.
Well, I talked to one person, or maybe they're not the authority.
You're the professional in this setting right now between
let
the
me
two.
pull it down for you. I think what it's supposed to mean is
Okay.
that if the church isn't bearing fruit, like creating, souls, nurturing
Right,
souls, I don't know
right.
whether it's believers or people who with faith or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then then that church can't stand. You
Done.
need a new church. I think the dead fig tree represents an amoral church.
I just want to start a movement against no longer harming fig trees. That's what I care about. Like, we need more fig trees because I love fig Newtons, and fig Newtons come from fig trees. You see that?
Well,
That's the way
I think
things
the
work.
fact that you've eaten them means that they ultimately survived a couple thousand years, so he probably didn't kill all the fig trees.
See that? My movement's already successful. Thank you very much.
I know, but it's interesting reading that through a modern lens where we're like, environmentalism and stuff like that. I'm sure you could kill trees all the time back then and it wouldn't
I
too
think
bad.
I think that you're bringing some deep insight into Whatnot right now. That's what I think.
We're at an autograph convention show. Just
Well,
wanted to bring us back to
No,
that.
you know what? By the time you get here, Whatnot knows I've already thrown the rule book out the window.
All right.
They know, like, oh, Sean and Jay, they don't ever stay on topic. They just do whatever they want. And we're like,
I
yeah.
got my favorite Bible verse.
Okay.
Hebrews 11:1.
I thought you said, first of all, I thought you said Bobo verse, and I thought
Bobo
that
verse.
was like you Make it something
I'm making
new
Babo.
happen.
That's my cult.
Right, exactly.
I came up with a cult called Babo.
Babo. That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Just a bunch of people in the crowd.
But everybody's got to be doing that and swaying before I bring it.
Bring it.
No.
Sean just walks down the aisle and everybody's Babo.
Actually, kind of. Well, never mind.
There's a show there to be written somewhere. Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, so it's Hebrews 11:1.
Okay.
I'm not this is just.
You're not coming off as a religious person.
It's because when I sat down, I said it's Sunday.
Knowledgeable person. Yeah,
Well,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
So, faith is the evidence. That faith is the hope of things unseen, the evidence of things not known.
Okay. Faith is the evidence of things unseen and the hope of things not known. Okay.
Yeah. So like what you can't know,
right?
What you can't see.
Yes.
If you have faith,
then maybe you'll still see both.
That's what that is. In place of knowledge and sight, you have faith.
You are feeling very Sunday today.
That's you said it.
I like
and
that.
It turned me into Sunday.
Very, very Sunday.
Yeah.
Are you traveling by yourself or are you here with your wife?
No, I'm on my own. I
Really?
told you I didn't ask her right or something.
You didn't ask her right. That's all right.
This is the leprechaun.
Yeah.
Now, is the leprechaun still considered a viable mascot? I think it is.
I don't know.
All right, go Irish here. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
Well, it's culturally.
Yeah, I guess so. And in the times where they're removing all this stuff, it could be. It could be.
Are you woke?
Right now I am.
You are?
Yeah, pretty woke. Are you woke?
I don't know.
You are.
I think so.
I think that you've got.
Yeah,
you are.
but only in the good way.
Tell me this. I have a serious question.
Yeah.
For you. How do you know so much about genealogy?
That's so funny you asked that. Did you see that online?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
I had to ask you. I'm like, this is something new for Sean.
That's really funny. Well, no, I got invited to give a speech.
You did at the. I have it here at the Root Tech 23.
At the Root Tech, yeah, which is in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Well, who is really interested in genealogy?
Your daughter.
The Mormons.
The Mormons.
The Mormons are seriously interested in genealogy. They have been for a long time. And so they basically support this Roots Tech thing, which is all of these. If you're checking out people's lineage, you're what kind of job is it? It's a
genealogist?
Genealogist, yeah.
There it is.
It's a convention of genealogists.
Got it. Okay.
Party town.
Is it?
And there was like 2,200 of them.
I was going to say, what do the after parties look like in this place? And people have to talk about genealogy all day.
They put on a huge show.
Yeah.
And these genealogists were so happy to be there. And then they started they offered to everyone to do their, it's like 23andMe. But they swear by their technology. And then they gave me a book, which had all this stuff, like charting my family back to however long. And
yours personally?
Yeah, my DNA.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so, which was awesome. And the one thing in it that was so cool was there was a photograph of the boat that my great-grandfather and great-grandmother came over on from Europe.
That's
the
crazy.
actual boat. And they came on it. Both their names were in the ship's manifest.
That's super impactful.
That's how genealogists do stuff. They look at like death records and ship manifests. But they came like 6 months apart. And they were very young.
Wow.
But they were married.
And in love.
It was biblical times.
You know what? It's Sunday. We're keeping with the theme. Don't worry about it. What else? All right, let me see. You're popular at the cons right now. But what are you doing besides dominating the convention scene? Are you guys all still on the Grand Tour, by the way? All of you?
No, but now the Hobbits are on a group thread. And if one of us is going to, Philly, the other ones will be like, hey, where are you going? And then they'll call and we'll try and meet up. So twice we've actually met up when they weren't scheduled together.
And I know you guys usually do dinners and stuff together when you're always time.
Yeah, incredible.
Serious question. At this point, can I get an invite to dinner?
I'd bring you to dinner. Oh, well, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually.
Who's the one that would say no?
No. We made a pact.
Did you?
We made a pact that we wouldn't bring it. Well, at least for the Friday night one. Maybe the Saturday night one.
Saturday night one.
These guys are foodies, legit foodies. I live on McDonald's, but I show up and I'm like, ooh, foie gras. What's that?
You are a fancy DoorDash ordering person, okay?
Brisket. Ordered brisket.
Do not think less of yourself in that manner, okay?
Hey, it was good.
It must have been. You ordered it. You're going to do it again.
So,
go ahead.
What else am I doing? So, okay.
Yes, what else are you doing?
So, most of my time right now is spent with my union, SAG-AFTRA.
Yes, you were saying about that.
Yeah, I'm on a negotiating team for this deal that's up right now, that's coming up.
That's a pretty big deal right now.
It is. It's a lot of responsibility. It's incredibly sophisticated, complex work. It's taken literally thousands of hours of my life over the last few years to get it where I understand what's going on.
Like writing policy and things like that, or you're trying to help?
Yeah, I mean, you come up with proposals.
Yeah.
We did this thing for 6 weeks we had 19 meetings, each one lasting 3 hours, where we would hear from members.
Yeah.
Members would come in and say, you know, I'm not getting my checks on time, or, you know, whatever their issues were. And we listened to them, and we heard them, and that's what kind of makes up the guts of what we try and get in a negotiation.
What's one of the biggest parts that is like stalling any kind of negotiations right now, then, that's more important to the writers, that is the point they're trying to get across?
Well, the writers have been very specific about residuals. They've been very specific about AI. They've been very specific about their like mini rooms and doing work for free, like pre-work for free before they get to do stuff. So they've so that's what they're doing. The directors closed a deal last night.
Okay.
And then our deal, I'm not allowed to talk about, because that's part of our thing, is we don't talk about it until we're in the
right. You don't talk about
room.
Fight Club, yeah.
No, you don't talk about Fight Club.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
But
I get it.
but there's that, and then I'm also in grad school.
Sean, what? You are always doing something new every time I talk to you, dude.
I know. It's American University.
That's great.
Public Administration and Public Policy.
Good.
Which I love to death. It's so hard, I almost died.
Yeah.
I put my last 3 classes off until the fall because I was focused on this. But then I give speeches.
Yeah.
I make movies. I do TV shows. I was just on the Connors.
Connors. I was going to say, Connors is new
You're
for
like
you.
sitting here doing your homework.
Dude, I love you,
are
man.
legit,
I got to make sure I am ready whenever you come up here.
If I had a job where I was a host of a radio show, I would not be as good as you.
You think I'm that good?
I think you are that good. Not only are you instinctive and you got musical taste, which isn't just about music, it's about rhythms of conversation.
That's true.
But you do homework.
I do.
You know how rare that is? Let me explain it to you.
Tell me.
Rare.
Yeah.
Medium rare. That's brisket rare.
Brisket rare. And you play Tyler on the Connors now, and Connors is in this new place in his life. Tell me a little bit about it. Why should people be watching?
And I almost fell off.
No, you're too good.
Well, the Connors, you know, it's been on. You know, first it was Roseanne, the Roseanne show.
Yes.
And then she left the show, and then it became the Connors. And it's unbelievable the following it has.
Yeah.
The family.
It's like 5 seasons already, right?
Yeah. Of the new iteration.
New one,
and the other one, so it's like 18 or something. Damn. I think it's like a lot. Whatever it is, it's a lot. So America loves the family.
Yeah.
They love this family. They want to hear what's going on. When she goes through a hard time, they go hard time with her. So So now it looks like maybe I'm going to be, I don't know, but maybe brought in to be a...
You're the good time.
That's what everybody says about me.
That's right.
Hello, good time.
You know Sean Astin.
Sean has a good time.
That's Sean Astin.
Good time.
Might order a rare steak, but he's not a mystic, if you know what I mean.
It wasn't rare.
I'm sorry.
It was legit uncooked, like the kind of thing you get from the butcher. They brought me butcher meat.
I'm having a hard time seeing how somebody can look at an order and put a rare piece of meat in the box and send it out. Somebody had a bad day. Somebody had a bad day.
I think their idea is they are such a good, that they have, their selections are so great that you're paying for their taste in what they select.
Okay.
I don't know. Otherwise, what the heck is wrong with the Fogo de Chao people, man?
I don't know, man. Listen, we'll send Dear Mr. Fogo or Mrs. Fogo de Chao. That's all. That's how the letter's going to start. All right. We spoke about your involvement in genealogy. I know you're super proud of your daughter and graduation. Let me ask you about the... Excuse me. Sorry, I had this question here. Somebody texted me. TMNT.
Turtles!
The Turtles! TMNT's coming back out. I was sitting with Giancarlo Esposito, who's on the cast. And I asked, is this a role that you would have taken up had they given you the call back?
Is he playing Raph?
He's playing Baxter Stockton. He's playing. You haven't seen the new trailer?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, he does. It's like a new voice that he does.
One of the cool things I did when I was playing Raphael is we all got together at the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store.
Okay.
The Comedy Store.
Yeah. I know the Laugh Factory.
And Nolan North is the one who kind of set it up. So Nolan and me and Rob Paulson and one other. We had like 4 Raphaels at
all
one
together
time.
at one time.
So there is
it's like
a kind
Raphael
of
multiverse.
Yeah. And you're like, you know, I care. Yeah, the multiverse thing is awesome. Like the Spider-Mans.
Spider-Men's.
Really? Spider-Men's. Okay.
No, it's the multiverse.
All right. But I love that audiences are just like, I love that one. I love that one.
Yeah.
So
we got to get one started for the Raphaels.
I would do anything Turtles if they wanted me to.
Really?
Anything.
You had a lot of fun with it.
Loved it.
Is Raph your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mikey, you can't get enough of Mikey. He's so funny.
Right.
Yeah. So, but no, I didn't really like it when I was younger. I saw that,
really?
I was like you know, it's too old. I remember my little brother, when I was 20, my brother-in-law, who was 4, loved them. And I'm like, these are stupid. This is what I always think. I used to think Pops were stupid.
Who puts ninjas and karate together? Who does that?
Well, the Turtles look stupid.
I mean... because of the way that they look, because of Nickelodeon.
The way they were drawn.
Yeah,
you know?
they're
and like
very
the voice,
boxy.
and like Corey Feldman, you know, his voice, and I'm like, I know Corey, so it didn't make sense to me.
Right, you hear Corey's voice in there, you're like, that's not a turtle voice.
And then they offered me the part.
Then you love.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, Turtles are great.
Turtles are the best.
I love the '80s version best, and I love this version.
You better not say anything bad about Turtles, or else.
But it's true. I didn't understand that they were the Beatles.
Yeah.
Or that they were, you know, that foursome,
to children,
like and their family, and what it meant to be underground, and the metaphor for like, you know, people who aren't treated right in this world, and you know, dude,
you're deep.
It's Turtles. It's friggin' awesome. And then I met Kevin Smith,
I love.
And he like did a little sketch for me.
Smith or Eastman? Because which one?
Eastman.
I was gonna say because Kevin Smith's involved in it too.
He is, but no, Kevin Eastman. Sorry,
Kevin Eastman's the man.
And I just felt like. Once again, I'm brought into a franchise that I am not worthy of being in, and I get to do it. And when people come up to me and they tell me they liked my version of Raph, I did. Thank you.
Yeah.
I find that compliment. I just love it.
I'm
so proud of our show, of our 2012 Nickelodeon iteration with Cyril Neal and Peter, who directed it. These guys were so creative.
Yeah.
Like the storylines, the bad guys, the universes,
all of that,
all of it. In the end, did you see the end of it?
I didn't.
The last 2 episodes of the last season are a work of art.
You hear that?
They are incredible.
So go check out TMNT, where my guy Sean Astin is voicing it.
If you watch the last 2 episodes of the last season, you're going to see Raphael 50 years older.
50 years older?
He's unrecognizable.
It's pretty much like the last Ronin then at this point is what it sounded like. You know the last Ronin?
Yeah. It's
good. I got some gifts for you now that I know you're into all this stuff. Yeah. I've got my own. We've got an exclusive cover coming out in TMNT with Disney artist Diwali on the Stashley page. Follow Stashley with 3 H's. Shameless self-promotion. That'll be dropping next week. But yes. Hey Peter, thanks so much. Have a good one. Me and RoboCop, no big deal. It's like me and Sean Astin and me and RoboCop. Maybe the 3 of us got to get on a show one day. That'd be fun.
I showed him what Cameo was.
He probably loves you now.
He did.
Yeah.
And we were in Calgary.
Okay.
And we go to sit down at dinner, and my Cameo was like I was really starting to do a lot of them.
Yeah, I guess.
And then he walked in, and I'm like, "Do you know about this thing?" He goes, "What's that?" I took a picture of him. Like in 2 minutes, we had his account up, and he was doing one for someone else.
That's
good.
That's good. That's the way to share the knowledge. All right, Sean, can you believe that they're already getting me the signs?
It always goes too fast.
It goes way too fast, man.
We got more to sign.
We got more to
sign. Come on, keep signing.
We got more to sign. I mean, don't feel.
Do they have like a hard out? Said the actress.
Not me. It's you. I don't know what you're up to. I'm holding you up.
I do have to go to the airport. Well, I don't know what time my flight is. Okay.
Well, you don't know what time your flight is?
No, I go where they tell me.
Okay, yeah, well, that sounds like me.
Boom.
All right, well, are you ready to do a quick sign-off here?
Go down.
Do you want to do a singing sign-off?
And the sun shines on the bay. Do I want to be there in my city? Oh, oh, oh,
oh. That was great.
Journey.
Beautiful. I got you. We are on a journey.
We are.
Towards signing off.
We're on a journey towards the end. This is like death.
This is the end. We're here. It's time to go now. You ready to do a sign-off? Where I say I'm Jay Stash, and you'll say I'm Jay Stash.
I'm Jay Stash.
I'm Sean Astin.
And we've had a great time here on What's Not.
What Not?
Who's Not?
There it is. What Not? Jay Stash, Sean Astin.
What Not? Jay Stash, Sean Astin.
My guy. Sean, thank you so much.
Love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon. Always have a good time.
Go to church.
Cheese.